you done now?
Broadcasting live from Houston, Texas, and around the world. TV host, best-selling author, and radio personality Brad Gilmore brings you a collection of conversations with stars from movies.
Mark Wahlberg.
Hey, how are you?
The legendary Mr. Christopher Lloyd. Christopher, how are we doing?
I'm doing good. Great introduction.
Television.
Jimmy Fallon joins us this morning. Jimmy, how you doing, my friend?
Good morning. Thank you so much, Brad, for having me. I appreciate this, bud.
Kelly Ripa.
Brad, thank you for having me.
Comedy.
Jay Leonard joins us. Jay, how you doing?
Hey, Brad, what's going on?
Gabriel Fluffy Iglesias.
Good morning.
Music.
Lola Monroe.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
The legendary frontman of AC/DC, Brian Johnson, joins us right now. Brian, how you doing?
Good morning, Brad. What looking at you, give me funny, lad.
Grammy Award winner Maya joins us.
How are you?
And more. This is The Collection. Now your host, The Boat, Brad Gilmore.
And welcome back inside the CW39 Spotlight. We've been talking about the new Max streaming series called Swiping America that is categorized as a rom doc. And two of the stars join me right now, Ash and Kesun. How are y'all doing today?
Doing great.
Good. How are you?
I'm doing great. I cannot wait to talk about this show. Let's start though, Ash, with you. For people who might not know, who are watching right now, explain the concept behind Swiping America.
Oh, wow. Okay. The concept is basically 4 New Yorkers are sick and tired of dating in New York, and they are trying to find meaningful connections. And they, meaning us, travel to 8 cities, and we date all kinds of people from all kinds of walks of life, from places we typically would never really go. And we have fun.
You have a lot of fun on the show.
Yeah,
Kesun, tell me why is New York no good? Why did New York not have a great dating pool for you all?
Well, okay, first of all, we never said New York was no good.
No, we didn't say.
You're just tired of it.
We said it was.
Yeah,
it was
we
challenging.
just at this point had just had enough.
Like, you know what? Throw it away.
No, New York is the best, one of the best cities in the world, and I think all of us would agree that it kind of takes it out of you sometimes. So it's nice to step away for a moment, and we were all just kind of ready for an adventure and to kind of see what else was out there in this big wide country of ours.
Was there any trepidation, Ash, like of going through this process of not only, having this experience of going across country to find, your true match or your soulmate or whatever you want to characterize it as, but also having these cameras document the experience? Was that a little bit nerve-wracking? Were the anxiety levels rising with the idea and the prospect of that?
Of course not. It was super easy. Yeah, it was. It was definitely not a normal thing. I will say, they were very good about not having the cameras right in your face and you feel weird. But yeah, I think more so the interview process is very enlightening. You learn a lot about yourself in that chair, and you learn a lot about yourself on dates. And it's fun. It's also exhausting because you're constantly dating and getting to know people. But you have 3 other people that are going through the same thing. So it's really exciting to come home and talk to them. It's like, how was your day? And realizing everyone feels the same. Dating is difficult, but it's always worth it.
And for you, Kesun, what was the biggest challenge of going through this process?
The biggest challenge was the dates. To be honest,
that's true.
I think that all of us were probably the most nervous about traveling with such a large group. I don't think any of us. I think Chris was the only one that had roommates at this point, and had roommates in the last couple of years. And so I think that we were all a little bit nervous about that. And we were so pleasantly surprised at how easy it was for us to travel together, live together. And the friendship that you see on screen is so real, and it's so organic, and you genuinely are watching it blossom in real time. And so that made everything else super, super easy, because we had a really good home base to come back to and kind of dish and tell everybody about what the hell just happened. And we're going through this shared experience at the same time together. And so it's really cool to have 3 people who are having the exact same but different version.
Totally.
Yeah.
You're absolutely right. You can see the camaraderie between the group be formed over the series of the shows, of the episodes as they come out. Ash, would you say the same thing of just did you expect the friendship and the camaraderie to be as strong as it was going through
No.
this?
I mean, honestly, at that point I was 30. I was like, I have all my friends for life. Like, I'm sure we'll get along. I'm like, I love these people. Where have they been my entire life? It was just instant. It was so weird. It's never happened to me my entire life. I feel like, I have a lot of people that I'm like, oh, I get along with, but I'm like, these are my friends. These are my family. How did you do this? HBO, thank you. Like, it's so great. It's so great. I love them. Our text thread, literally, I was in a meeting today. I was away for how long? 2 hours. I had 87 messages. What is wrong with you?
So much.
What is wrong with all three of you? I love them.
It's awesome. Now, one of the cities that you stop in is here in my home state of Texas, Austin, Texas, which has been on the rise in recent years. A real fun place if no one's ever been, obviously. Had either one of you been to Austin? I guess, Kesun, let me just ask you first. Had you been to Austin before? And what was your vibe of the city?
I had never been to Austin before. I was so pleasantly surprised how good the food was. I was blown away. We went to so many really great restaurants there. We went to a food truck there, and I had the best pulled pork sandwich I've ever had in my life. I still think about it. And like this miso peanut butter chocolate cookie that I still think about. And Austin was great. Everyone that we met there was so warm. There definitely is a little bit of a Southern charm there. It's like very, comfortable. Everybody was really comfortable with themselves. Everybody's super friendly, like really welcoming. It was a total change from New York in a good way. Yeah.
Ash, for people tuning in though to see, people in the Texas area tuning in to see the Austin episode specifically, what can you tell us about the dating scene though in Austin? Like, how was it looking? Were Texans holding it down? Were we doing our job the right way?
I mean, you guys were kind, you were sweet, you were cute. What else could you ask for? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, great food. I love Austin. I have a friend that lives there, and every time I visit, I'm like, I'm moving. Like, it's just such a vibe. It's so nice. Food's great. The people are great. And I think I'd never dated in Austin, so it was really refreshing to see like there is a queer scene. Coming from New York, I was a little nervous. I'm like, I don't know how that's gonna go, but I'm like, amazing. There's queers. I love it. Sign me up.
Now the show's called Swiping America, and obviously it's referring to the dating apps swiping, left and right on the people who might see or might be the object of your desire or not. I never got to get into the online dating game, to be honest with you. I mean, I found my lady prior to the real big boom of the thank you. And look, if someone was going to settle down with me, I have you all are going to be great. Trust me. If somebody can put up with me, y'all are going to find 10 times that. But
here's hoping, Brad.
That's amazing.
That's
amazing.
I want that for you. I want that for you. I'm giving it. I'm giving it right now. The vibes are going your way.
We receive it.
All the vibes are going your way. But what is the immediate turn off? I'm gonna start with you, Kesun. Immediate turn off on the profile and the immediate turn on.
Okay, if there's a picture of you in some really weird costume, that is a hard no. Don't do that.
What, like a Halloween costume? What are we talking about?
Yeah, like I don't know. Somebody's like really into like a costume. I just really don't like that. I don't know why. There's no like backstory behind it. I just think it's gross. If there's a picture of you with like a really like beautiful plate of food, or like if you're somewhere with a gorgeous background, if you're like on like a really beautiful beach, that's a good one. That's a hard yes.
Okay, what about you, Ash?
I mean, costumes, I guess also, right? I'm just kidding. No, for me. Yeah, I mean, outside of the initial attraction, it's really, what are you saying? Like, do I think your bio's trash? Like, are you actually telling me anything about yourself other than like you like food and you like to go on a hike? I'm like, congratulations, you're gay. That's so fun. Like, what else is there? So yeah, I like to see people that are into artsy things, that are into travel, that seem like they have friends, that it's not just about selfies. My dog is like acting out. He's like, I'm also going to be on camera. Listen to me talk. Sorry. Yeah, just, you need to calm down, sir. this is not your moment. Yeah, just hanging out with their friends. Like, I think dating apps, there's so many like selfies, and I appreciate a selfie, but I want to see that you actually go outside and go do things too. So that's like really important to me.
Swiping America is streaming on Max. The two cast members you're seeing me join, along with two others, are a group of friends traveling the country, and they stop in Austin, Texas, to try to see if they can find true love. Now, without giving too much away, are we dating anyone now? Like, are we seeing anybody? How is it going?
Well, you're gonna have to see what happens in Austin to answer that.
Yeah. And she's not lying.
Okay. Little cliffhanger there. Well, Ash and Kesun, we really appreciate you joining us here today. Congratulations on the show. I'm sure everybody is going to be hitting up, sliding in the DMs. The socials are going to be on fire, I'm sure, of course. But congratulations on the series. And hopefully we get to talk to you all again. And maybe you'll come to Houston next time.
Perfect. Thank you, Brad.
Thank you so much, friends.
Hurry up, tape running out.